They say that the lakes of Killarney are fair, no stream like the Liffey could ever compare. If it's water you want, you'll find nothing so rare as the stuff that's made down by the ocean. The sea, oh the sea, is our Grammacree. Long may it roam between England and me. It's a sure guarantee that somehow we'll be free. Thank God we're surrounded by water. Tom Moore made his waters meet fame and renown, a great lover of anything dressed in the crown. The brandy, the old bandy, the Saxon he drowned, and there spill a drop in the ocean. The sea, ah the sea, is our Grammacree. Long may it roam between England and me. It's a sure guarantee that somehow we'll be free. Thank God we're surrounded by water. The Scots have their whiskey, the Welsh have their leeks, and the poets are paid about 10 pence a week, provided no harsh words of England they speak. Oh Lord, what a price for partition. The sea, ah the sea, is our Grammacree. Long may it roam between England and me. It's a sure guarantee that somehow we'll be free. Thank God we're surrounded by water. Two foreign old monarchs in battle did join. They both put their head on the back of a coin. If the Irish had sense, they'd throw both in the boyne, and partition throw into the ocean. Oh, Brexit. The sea, ah the sea, is our Grammacree. Long may it roam between England and me. It's a sure guarantee that somehow we'll be free. Thank God we're surrounded by water. One more time. Ah the sea, is our Grammacree. Long may it roam between England and me. It's a sure guarantee that somehow we'll be free. Thank God we're surrounded by water. Thank you.
Patsy, that was absolutely brilliant. So it was really cultured. There's a great variety there.
Oh, brilliant. Yeah, you should have been there.
I know.
Yeah, I know.
It sounds good. Sounds good.
Fantastic.
But, as we were saying earlier, well, first of all, J&B Hope, what kind of shop is it? Describe it to me.
It's a kind of coffee shop, and then there's bits and pieces in it, articles, from bygone days, and you can buy all sorts of things in it.
So it's a second-hand store?
It's not a second-hand store. It's good stuff. Oh, God help me.
No, I'm joking.
God help me.
I have gotten some beautiful things in J&B Hope. It has those great old cast-iron skillets and things like that. It's pretty amazing. Yeah.
And there's a bonnet of an old tractor there that's used as a table.
Ah, lovely.
Brilliant.
Lovely.
I think it's a 20 diesel bonnet.
Andrew Pearce and Jackie, they really have made a unique store in Cavan, haven't they?
Yeah, they have, is right.
Brilliant. People should definitely pop in, and if you're not buying something, pop in for the coffee.
Yeah,
it's just amazing coffee.
And the sweets, you had to take them off me.
They gave me diabetes. I
had
that many of them.
And then licorice, the licorice.
They have the original old licorice.
Yeah. Oh, I just couldn't believe,
Tasty
I know.
Stuff.
So anyway, he moved me several times because it was too near the sweets.
Good.
Yeah.
So there wasn't just music there?
No, there was not. There was storytelling.
And who have we storytelling?
He's Eamon Maguire, and he's from Cornafane.
And did you enjoy the story?
Yes, it was brilliant. Absolutely. I just enjoyed that kind of stuff.
Let's go over and let the folks listen to a little storytelling from Eamon
Maguire
from Cornafane.
We'd sit around the fire till our shins were burnt black, while the draughts around the kitchen sent cold shivers up our backs. We didn't have much comfort, but we still knew how to fend, so we'd kneel and say the rosary, and war on the other end. Our parents, God be with them, they made us work so hard at saving hay, or picking spuds, or cleaning up the yard, or filling up the metal pot to feed the hungry sows, or slicing up the turnips to satisfy the cows. The dog was never licensed, and he always was concealed, and if we saw a yard a coming, so we'd run him down the field. But the old dog got so clever, and he knew the score so well. If a yard was half a mile away, so he'd start to run like hell. How I hated school days, and it really was like hell. I walked the miles of stony road. I knew each pothole well. The school was like an icebox, for the turf was always wet, and the master's cane above the fire was an ever-present threat. God knows we didn't hate him, but he seemed to hate us all, for he often left us standing with our noses to the wall. I never will forget the day he beat me black and blue when I caught Miss Murphy's kitten and I shoved it down the loo. The day of first communion I can still remember well. I had a brand new suit and a white rosette pinned up in my lapel. My mother was so proud of me, her little bag of tricks. And although it was during the war years, I collected 12 and 6. We had to learn the Latin and we all thought it was gas, but the parish priest, God rest him, he made us all serve mass. There was one lad was exempted. I think he was killed flying. The parish priest expelled him, for he caught him at the wine. They talk about the bad old days and at times I'm not so sure. Yeah, I know that life was simple then and everyone was poor. But the people were contented in the midst of all their need. You will never have contentment in a world that's full of greed. Our parents found their happiness in the rambling house, at chapel gates, and at patterns, wakes and fairs. And I fear that Irish friendship may be heading for the rocks if our children seek their happiness in a 28-inch box.
That was a brilliant story. A rendition.
Rendition, yeah.
Yeah. Say that again.
Rendition. Yeah,
rendition.
That's what they said to me. It was
rendition. It was a rendering of a story.
Yeah, it was.
He rendered the story in a rendition.
True. You can't beat a rendition when you need a story.
My God, that's brilliant. There's poetry that's flowing from your mouth here today, Patsy. It's unbelievable.
I just can't believe it.
You
myself.
should have been part of Culture Night.
I was there. I tried the diddly eye stuff. Seamus Faye showed me that, you know that stuff.
Lilting?
Yeah.
I usually just open a can of lilt.
Oh, I never thought of that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, get in there.
It's the tropical taste. That's why Caribbean people have an Irish accent. Do you ever people from the Caribbean talk like this? They also talk like a Cork man. That's because of the lilting. That's why.
Yeah, so...
So, we didn't just have that, we had something else.
A lad just popped in out of the blue and started whistling.
Was this at night time?
Yeah.
So it wasn't blue, it was dark.
It was, but you know what I mean.
Let's have a little listen to some whistling.
Yeah.
Isn't it amazing the talent a person can have, not just with their voice, but with just making a noise like that?
Yeah, I believe that he must have been on trill.
Trill, that's stuff
the
you buy
bird
birds.
seeds, yeah.
Yeah.
Because They were throwing the seeds down to him.
Were they?
They were, yeah.
It's a good idea.
It was a good idea.
Very good idea.
But it was good night. You had to be there. It was just fantastic. Hope to do it again.
Yeah.
Definitely. The culture should come back into Cavan.
Yeah. Oh, no, it'll be here every year.
Every year.
It's going to be nationally. They're trying to make it a celebration of culture once a year, every single night on that night. So do tune in next year for culture, and if you have a bit of poetry song or a bit of lilting or anything, do come along and have a go.
Yeah, pop in to Cavan.
Yeah.
Anywhere in Cavan, in the county of
we had
Cavan.
such a huge variety as well. Like, I mean, who did we had Seamus Fay lilting away.
Yeah, you had a young red-haired lassie from Mullahorn called Hannah O'Reilly.
Who else did we have?
You had that Eamon Maguire.
Oh, the story renderer.
Yeah. And then you had Mairead Lynch. She was on the fiddle.
Yeah.
And you had Cathal Lynch. He was from the Tyrone.
Any relation?
No.
Oh, okay.
And, I don't. Maybe it was.
So it was a Lynch-rich culture night.
Yeah, maybe he was married to
Well, who else did we have?
And then you had Arita Gallagher, Donegal singer. She won the Tina G.
And most of the event took place in J&B Hope.
J&B Hope.
But also a few other places hosted.
Oh, yeah,
things,
there was
the
1 hour photograph shop.
Yeah.
Ray. And then there was McCall's.
Yeah.
And they came up from Main Street. They were all around the town.
There were some in Blessings and a few other places on Main Street.
Yes.
That's